Good morning. Years ago, I got up in a seminary class on homiletics, which is the art of preaching. I had won a preaching award in my undergraduate degree program, and I went to grad school at Dallas Seminary, and I was going to wow all of these fellow seminarians with my first sermon. I had to get up without notes and preach on a proverb, and it was the proverb that I want to talk about this morning, Proverbs 11:1. I got up and I had my mind go completely blank about 4 minutes into this message. I had no notes. All I could do was stare out at my fellow students. And for about 45 seconds, I said nothing. I was humiliated and embarrassed. I got up as a prideful man, and I got down pretty humbled. I wasn't going to wow them. They didn't need my wowing. What they needed was me to be a humble man of the word. And for that short, brief time, I wasn't. I have always held on to that. Well, this morning, I want to share about that proverb with you. And it's actually not about humility per se, although certainly humility is entailed in some of it. But it's about a very, very specific proverb that I think we can kind of read and gloss over, feel like we don't know how it really would apply to us directly or ways we could directly apply it. Hear it this morning, Proverbs 11, verse 1. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. This goes back to how they would use scales in economic exchanges. I mean, weigh coinage, weigh silver, weigh gold in exchange for other items. And they would weigh those elements to make sure that the transaction was equitable. It was a means of doing finance and exchange and barter and trade of goods. And it says here that a just weight is the Lord's delight. A just weight is his delight. Well, do you long for economic justice? I'm not talking about economic theory. I'm talking about economic justice. So you can live in a capitalistic society like we live in, where the market has its own say, and diligence may have its say, and effort may have its say, but then there's also a lot of other factors that come in. There's a lot of things that lead up to and lead out from the market itself. And do you just sort of take what you get and assume that it's all the result of hard work? Do you just assume that the market will self-correct? Do you enter into the marketplace and your interactions financially with justice in mind? Or do you enter into it leveraging, seeing how you can take advantage of the system, seeing how you can benefit yourself in some way, seeing how maybe even with the rules of capitalism, you can come out on top? The text tells us that justice ought to be in our view when it comes to our approach to economics, our approach to our own use of money, that we should long to let justice reign in terms of finances and in terms of economics. I want to encourage you. Sometimes we can feel like these things get too politicized. Well, let me just encourage you that when you enter in as a consumer, when you enter in as a business owner, when you enter in as someone who has means, when you enter in to engage in life with others, do so with being equitable as a key trait. Do so with justice on the scales. Do so not seeking to take advantage for your own lining of your own pockets, but to really honor the Lord by being financially just. May the Lord bless you today, and may you be encouraged.